Moving along here through the pages of the Oscillator Zoom Explorer tab, you've got Harmonia. Harmonia is a little bit more than just a standard harmonizer, although depending on the mode you're working in, it can be. So in this case, I've got a sound, let me unzoom, where layer A is a sampled sound and layer B is a synth sound. I've done this so that we can look at how Harmonia changes depending on what mode you're in. So I'll open up Harmonia and I'll play a few notes right now. Nice single notes. If I enable Harmonia on a sample layer, so I've got a nice little fifth going on there because I've transposed it up 7 half steps. I can pan that to one side, or I can even detune one aspect of it if I want. Now this side, the synth side, you'll notice is closed off, and that's because I'm working on a sample-based oscillator right now. I'm going to flip over to the synth-based oscillator, and if I enable Harmonia there, all right, I've got my fifth again, but this is happening at the synth level, at the oscillator level. So therefore, I can actually make some changes with each of these voices, these Harmonia voices that I'm adding. I can change parameters of the synth, like shape, symmetry, and sync. And I can even choose right over here what wave I'm going to use, whether I'm using the oscillator that I picked or whether my harmonized oscillator is going to be a different sound. Check it out. Let's raise up the volume so we can hear it louder. So you can hear I'm going through all these different sounds. So the harmonized layer is not even the same synth sound as the original. So when I turn the Harmonia off, so that second layer is a totally different sound. So you can kind of hack your way through and get even more than just the 2 layers. Because if you wanted to, you could make this 0, and it's not harmonizing, it's just adding that other synth layer. And the thing that you can do that's really cool is shift that up an octave, shift another one down an octave, and create some really wild and thick patches. Let's do that, make a couple of changes. Now that I've made those changes, I'm going to enable Harmonia. Wow, that's pretty amazing. So you can juice and kind of hack your way around the limitation of A and B parts without even worrying about getting into your 8 multi-slots and get more parts out of this. So if you think about it, you can have 4 different synths times the 2 layers times the 8 parts. It's really staggering.